Okay, we're looking at preparation for the exam and kind of a quick movement here. I may not be including everything, but I'll include as much as I can. We're actually going to start with Pergolesi, Giovanni Battista Pergolesi. The opera, it's an opera, it's La Serva Padrona, Padrona, Padrona. The first one is a recitative. Quanto mi sta male. Quanto mi, M-I, sta, S-T-A, male is the incipit. And that is 107. So you have that little chord and then a quanto mista male, misa. He says, runs it together. A quanto mista male. A quanto mista male, M-A-L-E. Giovanni Pergolesi, La Serba Padrona. It's a recitative. A quanto mista male. And then we're going to listen to, again, Giovanni Battista Pergolesi, La Serva Padrona. This one's an aria. Son, S-O-N, son, imbrogliato, io. So imbrogliato. I-am, bro, B-R-O, brogue, I-am, B-R-O-G, imbrogue, Li, L-I, A-T-O, imbrogliato, and then io, I-O, imbrogliato, io, the io is I-O, imbrogliato, I-am, B-R-O-G-L-I-A-T-O, io is I-O, and here it is. Let's go and find that, and that is this one. And I call that the mixed up song, and that is about a master and a maid or the servant girl who are falling in love, or she's trying to seduce him into probably marriage or money at any rate. So that's what that story is about. Then we're going to move on to we still have to. I'm not going to do Dominique Scarlatti, but Dominique Scarlatti is a sonata in D major. I guess we better do it. 113. Scarlatti, sonata in D major. You hear that climb up? And that's Scarlatti. Sonata in D major. Let me go back and look at him just a little bit. Sonata. Okay. And then we have Opera Seria by Gluck. And it's Domenico Scarlatti. Opera Seria by Christoph Willibald. Willie, W-I-L-L-I. Bald, B-A-L-D, Gluck. Orfeo Ed, E-D, Ed, Eurydice. And it's an excerpt from Act 2, Scene 1. Who cares? Okay, let's go back and take a look at that. I'm just going to say, when the incipit comes in, it says, "Quel est audacious? It means, what an audacious man. Gluck was a reformer. He was looking for continuity and unity. He de-emphasized the role of divas in the Da Capo, which is a soloist aria in opera, and looked for naturalness and dramatic continuity. So he's continuous, natural, de-emphasized divas. This is, I think it was an aria. Let me just look again. Doesn't say. Yeah, opera seria. Doesn't say. All right. We're just going to listen to that again and try and spot something, because I think the incipit, I don't think, comes in for a while. Let's just check. Oh yeah, I guess it comes in relatively early. Okay, let's see if we can hear it to the incipit. Listen to the beginning. We're almost a minute in. So that's a minute and 25 seconds into it. I'm just going to listen to that again. Listen to the beginning. It kind of says da-da, and then higher, da-da, and that repeats 3 times. And it's a fourth. So it's going from C, actually it starts off with a third, C to E. The next one is, looks like the next one goes an octave, F to F. Or it could even be the same one, da-da, da-da, da-da. So the first one is a third. And what about the last one, da-da? And the last one is an octave, so you're going to get the third and then 2 octaves. Listen again. I think it says da-da, da-da, and then up higher, da-da. So da-da, da-da, and then higher, da-da. And I think that repeats 3 times, but it certainly starts off that way. The higher is a third higher. And the incipit doesn't come in until much later, like at about a minute. Let's go back and see if we can hear the incipit, but I think we're out of luck there. A minute and 16 seconds, 17, minute and 20, must be about a minute and 25. And that's supposed to say, you look that back up again, the incipit there. I got it somewhere, here it is. And we're looking at Gluck. Well, S. Laudacious. See if you can hear that at all. Too far. Yeah, I can't hear it at all. But it's the first line is Qual est laudacious. What an audacious man. And so he's de-emphasizing the diva. And again, that's William Gluck, Orfeo, and Eurydice. Let's see what else we have. Let's run through Cleophide. Cleophide is Haas. I don't think I wrote anything about Haas. Oh yeah, that's all I wrote. Digliaccio son fidele. I don't remember what that opera was about. Maybe I better look it up. Cleophide, and that is Haas. Yes. And it's opera. Doesn't say much about it. Here's a synopsis. It's about a battlefield and an army. And it's kind of complicated at the battle fight kind of thing. And it's also a love story. Act 2, I think that's what this is from. Looking for that. That was Cleophide. Digliaccio son fidele. It's saying that I'm always going to be faithful. Tell him I'm always going to be faithful. All right, and let's just listen to that briefly. And that is, yep. I hear it right away. just talk about the spelling. Digli, D-I-G-L-I, Digli, tell him, Chio, C-H apostrophe I-O, Chio, son are fedele, faithful, F-E-D-E-L-E, F-E-D-E-L-E, okay, and that's opera seria again. And we're going to move on to San Martini's Symphony in F major. These are the ones I have more trouble with. San Martini Symphony in F major. And that is San Martini, Giovanni Battista. Just like Giovanni Battista Pergolesi, it's Giovanni Battista San Martini. And it is a symphony in F. It's the first movement. It's a presto. And it has 3 repeated notes twice. The other one is repeated a little phrase. The other one I'm thinking of was the opera that says da 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 da, and a little higher da da, and then it repeats that 3 times, but there's phrases in between them. This one, let's hear it again. So it says da da da. Well, I gotta find that. San Martini. Da da da. And then lower. Sounds like a fifth. Da da da. And then it goes off. And let me just look at that. That's San Martini. See if they have that one in here. They probably do. 100. Take a look at the music and see if I'm hearing what the music says. Yeah. So it starts off with F, F, F. Oh, and it goes down a third to D, 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 da, 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 and then going up. So it drops from the F, 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 C, C, C. That's not a third. Is a D. I think it's D. So that is a third. F to D. And then it goes down to A, and then climbs back up immediately. I don't see anything else special about it. Just 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest, and then starts a phrase that climbs. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. And then it drops a little and then climbs. And let's listen to that again. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. Drops a few notes and then climbs. Rest. Rest. You heard that climb. Da, 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 da. Okay. And that is again that's San Martini. Oh, I wrote that all in the wrong place. San Martini. I hope I remember. Move. In there. Okay. This is a down and an up. Da da da. Rest. See what's down there. Okay. That's San Martini. Then we go to Stamets. Stamets is next. So San Martini was Symphony in F, the first movement, It's a presto. Hardly needs to be set first movement. Then we're into Stamets. And let's see if Stamets is in here. Yeah, Stamets. Symphonia. So Stamets is somewhat similar. No wonder I had trouble telling them apart. Looking at the music, I can see why. So with Stamets, I'm actually going to list this at the bottom. Stamets says 1, 2, 3, rest, and then it goes up and comes down, and then 1, 2, 3, rest. They're almost the same. No wonder. And it goes up and comes down. Let's see if we can hear that. Maybe the tempo will be different. So that's Stamets. And that Stamets is a symphony in E flat major. Symphony. Allegro Assai. And then let's go back and listen to the other one. This is Sammartini, Symphony in F, and it's the first movement presto. Much slower. So we get da, 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 rest, and right away da, da, da. In Stamets, you get 1, 2, 3, rest, just like Sammartini, but it immediately goes up and has a phrase, and then back to the 1, 2, 3 rest. With, did I say that wrong? Stamets is the 1, 2, 3 rest, and then a little run, and then 1, 2, 3 rest. Sammartini is da, 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 rest, and da, da, da again. So you get two of them right in a row with nothing in between. Let's hear that again. So da, 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 rest, da, 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 and then the little info which is going up. The other one, Stamets, says dot, 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 little phrase, dot, 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 little phrase. So maybe that's a better way of putting it. 1, 2, 3, and a rest, and then a phrase. And then it says 1, 2, 3, and a rest, and then a phrase. Let's listen to this again. This is Stamets. Whoops, let's from the beginning. Stamets. So dot, 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 rest phrase, dot, 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 rest phrase. And then we go back to Sammartini, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. And then a phrase. So 1, 2, 3, rest, 1, 2, 3, rest. That's that bam, 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 rest. Bam, bam, bam. And then a phrase. With Stamets, it's bam, 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 rest, phrase. And then bam, 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 rest, phrase. That's the difference between them. And then we're going to look at Carl Philipp Emanuel's M-Find Sam style, which is a rounded binary. It's very expressive. Sonata in A major, Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach. This is 114. All piano. actually play this one. That was very pretty. That's Poco Adagio, Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, Sonata in A. It's a second movement. And then we're going to get to Johann Christian Bach, Concerto for harpsichord or piano and strings in E-flat major. Concerto for harpsichord or strings in E-flat major, which is the first movement. Allegro di molto. Allegro di molto. It's a concerto, which is a solo instrument with symphony, or here it's with strings. First movement, Allegro di molto, Johann Christian Bach, Concerto for harpsichord. This one I actually usually recognize. So that is Sonata in A, second movement. And the second movement's important. Poco Adagio. Oh, I'm sorry. Johann Christian Bach. Concerto for harpsichord in E-flat major. It's the first movement. Allegro di molto. So Johann Christian Bach is Allegro di molto. And Stamitz was Allegro assai. So Christian Bach is the Allegro a molto. Concerto for harpsichord and strings. Then we get to Haydn's Symphony 88 in G major, and this is the Adagio, which is the first movement. It's Adagio Allegro, so it's Adagio and then Allegro. 119. And here's Haydn. I think it's at about a minute that it gets faster. There's the beginning again. Maybe we could look at the notes. Oh, that's the one with the phrase and answer. So the statement and an echo, and it does that through the whole piece. There's your answer. It's going to do it again. The echo. And we're going to see if we can find the Allegro part. There it is, a repeat. There's your Allegro. This is still the Adagio. Where's the Allegro come in? About a minute the Allegro comes in. So, and again, the most outstanding thing about this is the phrase and answer, phrase and echo, and later it's phrase and answer. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's symphony. This is a string quartet in E-flat major, the joke. It's the finale, the presto, which is a rondo form. Again, Haydn, string quartet in E-flat major. It's Franz Joseph Haydn. String quartet in E-flat major. The joke. It's the finale, which is the last movement. It's called presto, or it's the presto part, and it's in rondo form. And it starts off sounding like a joke, so it isn't hard to recognize. Somehow that doesn't seem right. Let's go back and take a look at that. I think I'm on the wrong one. That was interesting, but that's not the right one. It's this one. Here's the joke. There you go. And it's true at the end, too. It repeats that little phrase. It does that repeatedly, and that's the joke. Okay, and then we're on to Mozart, Sonata in A major, the first movement. This is the one, Mozart Sonata in A movement and in F major. Mozart Sonata in F major. San Martini is Symphony in F major. Mozart is Sonata in F major, and it starts like the one I know. So it has that, I'm forgetting the notes, but I think they're third apart. Da 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 da. But it doesn't start that way, 121. It just starts to sound like it. Da 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 da. But this one sounds different. And you hear that's some piano or clavichord, harpsichord. I think it's piano though. It starts like the one I know. It's a sonata in F major. It's the first movement, the allegro. And then we get to his Jupiter, which is finale. Jupiter was a fabulous piece, big masterpiece. I'm missing some of my notes on this. Jupiter, symphony in C major. So Jupiter is a symphony in C major. With this one, it's the fourth movement. It goes up, 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 and then up, 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 and then a small step down. Let's take a listen to this. It's a masterpiece. It's a majestic ascending. It's majestic and ascending. And that's 123. Jupiter. Hear that little introduction, then bam, 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 bam. Jupiter, again, Jupiter, Mozart's Jupiter. It's from his Sonata in F major, the first movement, the Allegro. No. What am I doing wrong? Jupiter, we already did that one. Jupiter is the fourth movement. Symphony, it says number 41. Symphony in C major by W.A. Mozart, Jupiter, the fourth movement, the finale. And it repeats that little bit of a climb. It has an off note, and then it comes down slightly. One more time, Jupiter. And then we are going to do and that was, anyway, Mozart's Jupiter, Symphony in C major. It's the fourth movement, which is the finale. And we go on to Don Giovanni, which starts off, it's a scene one. I don't know what it is. I have to look. Let's see. Don Giovanni. Act 1, Scene 1. And it's a drama Giacosa, which is a drama with jokes. It's written with music. It's a comic opera. It's kind of a spoof. It starts off Notte Giorno Faticar. It's a social class commentary. It's about a servant who wants to be the master. Mozart, Act 1, Scene 1, and then we get into Act 1, Scene 2 is the second one. So it's Act 1, Scene 1, and then later Act 1, Scene 2. Mozart, Don Giovanni, and it starts off Notte Giorno Faticar. And here we go, and that is Don Giovanni. Sounds this comic already. Notte giorno fatica Don Giovanni. Notte giorno fatica, the servant who wants to be the master. Drama Gia, G-I-A, Coso, C-O-S-O. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Don Giovanni, yeah. Drama with two M's. Drama Gio Coso. Oh, there's no A in there. G-I-O, not A. G-O Coso, all O's. G-I-O-C-O-S-O. Don Giovanni, Act 1, from Act 1, Scene 1, and this is Act 1, Scene 2, and this is, let's see if I have something in here about it, yeah. No, I don't. Must be in here. Scene 2, this is a very silly dialogue where they keep asking, where are you? And he says, I'm right here. But I think that might be in hell. And that's Act 1, Scene 2. Don Giovanni, and with double N, Mozart. And then we go to Mozart's, no, we don't have another one, Mozart. Oh, Piano Concerto, we already did that in A. That was Sonata, no. Piano Concerto in A is a double exposition. The opening theme without a soloist, and then they have a soloist, so that's what makes it the double exposition. And let's listen to that. It's 122. So you're going to hear the introduction, even though it's a piano concerto in A. It's the first movement, of course, allegro. Double exposition, so they start without the soloist, and then the soloist joins them. Still the intro. I have to look this one up. I don't hear the piano, but I sure hear the symphony. Piano concerto in A, Mozart. So this is a, I got the wrong page. How did I get the wrong page? I just want to look him up because I don't quite understand this one. Piano Concerto in A, 234. So I'm thinking the strings are the solo instrument, not the piano, even though it's a piano concerto. 225, 234. Let's see what it says about it. I think I'm going to have to stop there, and I'll get back to you.